Hey everyone, welcome to GardenFork. Today, cranberry jam. Who'd have thought, huh? You have cranberries as cranberry sauce for Thanksgiving or Christmas or holidays and stuff like that. But you can actually take cranberries, which are super healthy, and make jam for your sandwiches as well.
Festive.
And wicked simple, okay? If I can do it, you can do it. Watch here, okay? So somebody overbought a little bit on our cranberry stock, because we also take these and we string them on thread for the Christmas tree.
Yeah.
And we bought a lot. And I was like, well, you know, I'm not going to throw them out. Let's do something with them. So I started to cook with them, and I made this really nice jam. You can make this too. Basically, here's what you need. So you start with some cranberries, and then you have some sugar, depending on how much sugar you like. And then I added in orange, and you can also add in ginger or other flavorings as well, things like cloves, cardamom, stuff like that as well. I'm going to show you how to do the orange one today, okay? So it's like a cranberry jam with a little bit of marmalade-y thing thrown in.
What about raisins?
Raisins would work too. I mean, it's kind of a use what you got. It's the holiday week here. We're just cooking stuff, and I was like, let's make jam. So here we go. So I found this is a 2-pound bag, a 1-pound bag, and 1 orange works really well together, I think. The trick here is it depends on how orangey people in your family like things. I like this kind of chunky, but maybe you want to slice it a little thinner. Make sure this is washed with soap and water really well, because it's going into your food.
You mean the peel is?
Yep. Cut off the ends like this. Okay. And then cut it in half like this.
That's a cool looking orange.
Cut it in half like that. And then as thin as you want them. I like big chunks. I like things like that. Okay? But you might want really thin ones like that. So you're basically making quarters, little quarter slices of orange. 1 whole orange to 1 pound of cranberries.
What about lemon? Would that be too much?
In little bits, lemon zest would be really nice. Cranberries classically go well with orange, and lemon I think would work as well. It'd just be different. You know, I really like orange marmalade, so this works for me. If you like lemony stuff, maybe the lemon would work for you.
It might work for me.
Rinse these really well. Now, the kind of pan you use, the saucepan you use, is important. You want to have a thick bottom on your pan, or else this will burn. Thick sides is even better, but this is what we have, so this is what we're using. Thick bottom pan on here. These go in here. We take our oranges, put them in there. Half a cup of water.
Pre-spilled.
Doesn't that look beautiful?
It does.
Alright, you can't walk away from this. You have to keep an eye on it because it's easy to burn the bottom of this. Alright, but bring it up. We're going to start to simmer it.
How will we know it's burning or not?
It'll have a burning smell.
Okay.
Next is sugar, and this, I don't like a lot of sugar in desserts and jams and stuff like that, so I do a half a cup of this, but it's kind of to taste, is what I'm going to say in the recipe, okay?
What about brown sugar? Would that be good?
I think that would be weird, but...
Really?
Yeah, try it.
I think I'm weird then, because I think I'd like that.
We have kind of chunky sugar, so it'll cook down, it'll break down.
So this looks very seasonal, but really I think you could do this any time of the year, right?
Totally. That's a big point here, is that, you know, you can make cranberry jam in the middle of summer if they're selling cranberries at your grocery. You can also can this, you know, in mason jars and have it year-round as well. It's easy water bath canning, and we have a video about that, by the way, which will be linked at the end of the show and in the show notes here as well. Easy, easy, easy. Make a bunch. You could do this in the winter, and then in the middle of summer you have some great cranberry jam to go in a turkey sandwich.
It's a little addictive too.
Yeah, I ate a lot of it yesterday. Once this thing comes up and you can start to hear the cranberries kind of bursting, turn the heat down then we're gonna cook this. You might want to add a little bit more water. It depends on the moisture content of the cranberries you're starting out with. Okay.
I don't hear any sizzling. Should I hear sizzling?
I hear it.
Ah! Those are pop cranberries?
It sounds like popcorn, quiet popcorn. That's what it sounds like.
Quiet popcorn.
Yeah. All right, put the lid on. Let's go watch the dogs. Another version of this cranberry jam, you can do ginger, which we love ginger in the house. We have a lot of ginger tea that's in our cooking. So take a carrot peeler and peel it like this. It doesn't have to be perfect, but you want to get some of the skin off. So like just rounds of that.
Smells good.
Don't take your fingers off.
That is a lot of superfoods.
Cranberries are one of those super healthy foods, so you really can't eat them raw because they might break your teeth, but cooked or as a juice. So I'm just going to turn this in. You can see there's some liquid starting to come out of the berries there.
Yeah.
That's good.
You leave that, you don't drain it, right?
Nope.
Now, is this marmalade or is this jam? I'm a little confused.
This is jam. I just referenced marmalade because I love orange marmalade. Marmalades are usually cooked a lot longer and they have kind of earthy spices in them. This maybe takes 10-15 minutes. If you want to put it in a slow cooker, you could do it all day. And it depends on how crunchy you want the orange. I mean, I think the orange cooks down pretty good with this.
Cranberries have a lot of pectin in them, correct?
Yes. When we're thinking about making a jam, we want some natural thickening because we want it to be thick to spread on your sandwich or with your toast or whatever.
For your spoon.
And cranberries have a ton of naturally occurring pectin in them. So once this starts to cook, it will almost get solid if you want it to. Just depends on how much water you put in it.
So that's one less ingredient you have to buy.
Yeah, it's naturally occurring pectin right in the berries. Apples have a lot of pectin in them too.
Oh, I was just about to ask, what else has natural pectin?
While the sauce is cooking, I just wanted to point out that you can can this in a water bath canner, really easy, and then you've got this all year. Also makes a really good gift. You're going to someone's house, bring them a jar of jam. What's not to like?
So how many minutes in are we?
We're about, it just came up to a boil, so it's about 5-7 minutes. We want the skins of the berries to be bursting. We don't want any whole berries.
And that will be something we can just see?
Yeah, you can see when it's, like there's still a couple there that are whole, but you could smush them or just stirring. Just stirring helps. Do not stick your hands in this, it is very hot.
Have you done that?
No, thankfully.
So how many minutes later?
This cooked for about 10-15 minutes simmer, and then literally I took the lid off, let it cool, and look how thick it is in about 4 minutes. That's all natural pectin in the cranberry.
It's not real cool either because I see the steam coming off of it.
It's not too hot. So this might be kind of hot, but just be careful. But look how thick that is already. That's just kind of amazing.
I think that means you be careful, not them.
Well, I mean, let's in the you know, us in a kind of vicarious way watching this. Okay, this is a little warm. We're gonna let that cool for a minute. All right, cooled off enough. Ginger and orange and cranberry, some sugar, a little bit of water. and it's really good. The ginger is pretty subtle. You probably could have put more ginger in there. The orange is overwhelming. But
now, what would you use that for?
that's really good. On a turkey sandwich. I mean, you know those fancy sandwichy places, and they always have cranberry jam on a turkey sandwich with a little bit of mayonnaise, and it's like a $12 sandwich. You can make this at home.
Charge your kids $12.
Yeah. But seriously, cranberries, super food, super easy to make. You know, I just love this kind of thing. Oh, sorry. If you guys have some thoughts about this, there are comments below. I always like to hear from you guys. And, you know, we do shows like this all the time. If you hit the subscribe button, you get our shows every week. What do you think?
I wonder if they missed me.
They did. That's why we're doing this. All right, also sign up for our email newsletter. We send out something every week. There's a link right below here in the About section. Just click on the link, sign up. We send you cool stuff, pictures of Labradors, stuff like that.
Rescue your orange.
Yeah, and check out the Labradors. We have videos about the Labradors as well. There's links down there. But go out and do this. Tell me about the jam that you make, or even jelly. Jellies are even more
sophisticated.
Yeah, they are. Jam is easy. That's what I like it. So
chunky. All right.